shower. And I washed my hair, of course. But I wanted to put my faja on so I can have it on until it's time for me to go to work, because I'm not gonna wear my faja to work today. I'm gonna just wear it here at the house because, honey. And then this is ¿cómo se llama? Um, like baby powder for my armpits, because my armpits sweat a lot, and this keeps my armpits from being like super sweaty. Probably gonna leave one of these in here and take two of them out, but I just get some, put it on my armpit. I just sweat a lot. Like, I don't know why, but I sweat a lot. So in order to prevent me from getting super sweaty super fast, and like for my armpits to not smell as bad, I just put this powder on my armpits. And you want to put it on like it's makeup, okay? So like pat it in there, okay? Pat it in there. My armpits just sweat a lot. So this is what I do to prevent so much mustiness, okay? Because I'm not gonna walk around musty. Like, if I already sweat and you can see it through my shirt, like my gray shirts, or why would I walk around musty? You know? And I like to put a significant amount, make my armpits, white. Some people like to powder their body, but honey, not me. I'm not gonna sit here and powder my entire body. I guess I could just throw these away. Let's open a trash bag for my trash that I have here, because I had a trash bag. Yeah, trash over here, trash over here, trash right here. These, we're gonna put them in the trash. Any more trash here, honey? Okay, we don't have no more trash there. Okay. Shit. We're gonna go to the bathroom, and girl, we're gonna go to the bathroom so that I can prep my hair so that it's mildly ready. Or should I? Guys, I went to Dollar General, but when I wash my hair, I like to use a lot of conditioner. So I got this like hair mask. It's a hair mask, but it says you can use it as a leave-in. It says apply it on damp hair for frizz control and long-lasting smoothness. It has bamboo fibers, castor oil, and neem oil. It's silicone-free and sulfate-free, but it restores and thickens for brittle, weak hair. And because it's cold outside, I'm going to be using this. It has a bunch of ingredients in it, but I don't really care. I'm going to just put it mostly on my ends. But I already did use it in the bathroom while I washed my hair. But I'm just going to put it like from this part of my hair and down. And if I have any excess, then I would put it on top. But I'm also going to be putting in my leave-in conditioner. Or, well, it's a leave-in treatment by the BioSilk brand. My favorite brand. This one's my favorite one because it has that coconut smell. And it just hydrates very well. But anyways, this is very like water-based, I guess. It's very water-based. The first ingredient is water. So, anyways, I'm gonna start from my shoulders and just finger comb it down. Haven't even done nothing crazy to it, but I did detangle while I was in the shower, but my hair is too long that regardless it's gonna get knotted up anyways. That was too much. I don't want to put that much on my hair because then it's gonna like weigh it down and it's gonna take longer for it to dry. So the less product, the more better, okay? You don't want to overdo it, especially when you're getting out of the shower, because that just means you're going to have to shower a lot sooner, and you don't want that. Unless your hair needs a bunch of hydration, then okay. Understandable, but leave-in conditioner, you're not supposed to put too much in, okay? Like, you don't need to put that much in, especially if your hair is wet, because it's gonna absorb it anyways, which that's the point. That's the point. I do have my detangling brush that I use in the shower right here. I like take my hairbrush out of the shower because I don't like people using my stuff, so I take it out. See, oh, it's going through smoothly. I'm gonna just brush it in there. Brush it in there. Okay, okay. I typically don't do this. I don't like to brush my hair when it's wet because it actually damages your hair. So for those girls who brush their hair when it's wet and you don't have no leave-in product in it, or gentlemen that have long hair, you don't have no leave-in product in it for it to be good and detangled, what are you doing to your hair? What are you doing to your hair? And then, guys, I got it on the second hole already. Like, hold on. It's on the second one. Period. So, I mean, snatched, I'm gonna be. Now I just have to get my butt big. But besides that, I just need to do some split squats. Split squats really be what they... Split squats really be what be getting that big butt. You know what I mean? And you're probably like, how'd you know that? Well, when my brother hurt his hip, they were making him do split squats and his butt got super big. He had to buy new pants. I'm so serious. Like, I wish I was playing. His butt's no longer that big, but like, you know. Once upon a time, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit extra on my ends. Just a little bit, guys. Don't go crazy. Because you don't want to put too much. Like I said, the more product you have in your hair, it also takes longer time for it to dry. So, like, the less product, the more better. Okay, the excess that's on my hands, I am going to put on the top of my head. Because she's looking crazy. She's looking crazy. Okay. There we go. There we go. Look. Now it's not as frizzy and stuff. Well, I helped tame it real quick. So, we're done with this. This I'll probably use like 2 more times and I probably won't have no more of it. Oops. I forgot to take my vitamin on Thursday. That's great. Oh my god. That's fucking great. That's just great. I forgot my medicine. I forgot to take it. I forgot to take my medication. I was supposed to take it on Thursday, but it's too late. I didn't take it on Thursday. And I have 2 more pills, but if I take it right now, I have to take it within a week from today. Isn't that great, guys? Isn't that great? Oh my gosh. That's also why, thank God that I don't have like nothing major going on with me. Because if I was on prescriptions and medications, I will literally suck at taking them on time. Like, props to the girls who are on BCC. People who are on BCC, oh my gosh. I don't know, the ones who take the pill that is on for BCC, like, because I don't know if I could say birth control on here. Anyways, but for those people who are on birth control pills, you guys, props to you. I would probably be pregnant already. Maybe I shouldn't say it like that. But, you know, like, the way you have to take the prescription, like, at a specific time, I just know myself, and I would not be able to do that for myself, you know? But, yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. Also, um, is there anybody here who was receiving food stamps that like really doesn't know what to do? Because I'm not gonna say we receive food stamps, but my mom has always, like, ever since we were kids, she would go to like what are they called? Them food drives, like where you like drive and take your car or whatever, and they like put stuff, like you write down like how many people you have in your family. Like my mom has always gone to those because at some point my family was a little bankrupt. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, but it was all because a driver hit my dad and he broke his collarbone and he lost his job, and then we lost all the properties that we had, causing him to go bankrupt. Not me, it caused him to go bankrupt, but because he was the provider of the family, we were just like, oh. So then my mom, put it upon herself to um, find find places where we could get stuff that was affordable for us, because we were basically broke because my dad got in a car accident and we had no help. I know your past life you was a male elephant and you was in India and now you're a girl. You think I was an elephant? Well, in my past life, I feel like I was an old lady. Like, I feel like I was an old person, but I don't think I was fat. Because all of my ancestors were skinny and they were fit. Because why? Because I'm native to the land. The freak. I'm from Moonfora. My ancestors were from Moonfora. You don't even know what you're talking about. Honey. You don't know what you're talking about, honey. Oh my lord. It's okay. It's okay to not know what you're talking about. But you're probably saying that because I have a weight Girl, I was on mute. You are so funny. I didn't even realize. I probably accidentally clicked it when I was moving my phone. I'm sorry. Oh, my Lanta. You guys have fallen. Okay. Hey, we're gonna eat and then I'm gonna get everything ready to put the cookies in the oven. Mmm. This is fire. Oops. I did not put one of these under here. Oops. Mmm. It's a little bit spicy. I like that. Just a little bit. It's not. It's just like I can feel the little spice, but it's not like, oh my god, extremely spicy. I didn't realize I was on mute. I think it got mute when I set my phone down over there. Y'all heard nothing I said. It's okay. It wasn't nothing important anyways. I was just telling y'all how I was just going to mix my food together. And these are like meatballs. I was telling you how these are like meatballs, but they have rice in them. And in Spanish, they're called albóndigas. So inside of the meatball, it has meat, it has rice, and then seasonings, of course, cilantro, and whatever else you want to add to it. What the hell? Excuse me. Oh my. I need to ask my brother or my dad to fix the shocks on my car. Or to change them. Not fix them, but change them. Because I don't know how to do it. Oh, probably when I was walking up the stairs, huh? I was not paying attention. I can't figure out what's spicy. If it's the albóndigas or the lentejas. But it's good spicy. Like, you can eat it. Does it make sense? Because there's some food that be really spicy and you can't eat it. But I like to eat lentejas or lents. I like to eat lents because they're really good for your body. They're really good for your body. So is beans. Beans are super good for your body. You know, gotta get that fibers. I am gonna eat all the soupy stuff that's at the bottom because that's vitamins. It's vitamins, believe it or not. Why do you think people like to make caldo all the time? Caldo's like super stew. Y'all, that perfume smells hella strong. I can smell it. I can smell it on myself. Why is this window like so closed? It's so dark in here. Okay, I like to have the window mildly open because, like, duh, why not? Bring some light in here, natural light. It's good for your brain and your eyes and your skin too. Okay. You're crocheting a granny square. Oh my gosh, like a cup coaster. You know, like a cup coaster, like when you put your coffee, well, like not you, but like old people, when they put coffee, older people or anybody who drinks like hot coffee or tea, Jesus Christ, I cannot speak, and they like put it on the table, and for the table not to get messed up, they do like a cup coaster. You can do a cup coasters. And And your blanket, you should make a blanket for your stuffed animals. Oh, you should make a dress for your stuffed animals. That'd be so cute. Excuse me. Sorry. That had to come out. I make the wrist. Mm-mm-mm. 10 out of 10. My mom popped off the food she made. I don't know what's going on with my neighbors, but their truck reversed and then they went forward and then they reversed again and then they drove forward again. Like, what are they doing? They need to calm the fuck down. The hell? Oh my gosh, my pet peeve is people who don't put things away. Like, why is the eggs left out? Who did that? Like, who did that? Jesus Christ. Also, you guys didn't know this, but now you do. If you guys save the shells to your eggs and then you let them dry or put them in the microwave for they can dry, it will smell like feet if you put them in the microwave. I want you to know that right now. It's going to smell like burnt farts and feet, okay? It's going to smell like butt if you put the eggshells inside of the microwave. Eggshells. But then you crush them up and you put them in your plants and it gives them... it's a natural fertilizer. That's what I'm trying to get at. It becomes a natural fertilizer. So I'm going to just go ahead and cover this up. So that the bugs don't get on it. And then I'm also going to... my phone's going to die. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get the cooking tray. Give it a cool little wiping down. My mom told me you're not supposed to wash these with soap. Guys, the other day I was washing this with soap. Oops. But I'm going to just pour some hot water on it and then I'm going to clean it. Yeah, I didn't know that, but let me be right back. I'm going to get the... Wait, no, I should take the stuff out of... Guys, is it just Mexicans that do this? Hold on. I'm going to also put this in the sink because they used it and didn't put it in the sink. Okay. And I did the dishes yesterday and I didn't even eat. But anyways, I did the dishes yesterday. And I hate doing the dishes. Okay. So we have those. And then we also have these pans that I'm going to be using. This is the pan Rapunzel used to whack the boy when he went inside, the intruder. No, I'm just kidding. She used the cast iron pan, that one's right there. I should have known better. Let's preheat this hoe. And I am gonna move these over here. The house is about to be warm. That's about to be done. It's about to go like, and then that's how we'll know it's ready. Told you. And it's ready. I also got these to make some pies, but we're gonna have to make those like another time. I just don't know when or what I'm gonna put on them, but I'm gonna be right back. This got a little firm, Quinn. This got a little firm, I'm not gonna lie. This is ready, but I'm gonna like set it out so that it can like, what is it? Soften up. That refrigerator outside got this thing hard. Like, we can't forget this is for my coworkers. So let me leave it like tapado, but nah, we gotta let it sit. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to let it sit. Should I pre-bake the oven and like set it on top so it can soften up? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put hot water in each of them to fill the bottom of the tray. Okay. And then we're gonna give it a wipe. How should I make this soft? It needs to be like vaporized. Let me think. And I have to do this too. Get these walnuts chopped more. We gotta smash the walnuts. I think I have we have an old school Scoopy Rupee, but it's super like, they gotta be pretty weak. So half of this is gonna have walnuts and the other half is not. What, Lena? The dog is with me, by the way. She's here. She's so cute. My sister. That's my sister's dog. My dog died last year. Yeah. I just been sad. Yeah. Look, we got it to like a decent consistency at least. Okay. Okay. Where is... Okay. I'll pick this up. Whoops. That was kind of a failed attempt. Whoops. Shh. Don't tell nobody. We're gonna mop it in this in just 1 second. That just gets like... Since we're not supposed to use soap on these, I didn't know that. Still gotta clean them up, so... Hot water, boiling hot water to disinfect. That'll do, chicken do, poo-yee. Okay, and then yesterday I used olive oil on my cookie tray, but this time I'm gonna use coconut oil on the cookie tray. Let me dry them up all the way though. And I'm gonna look at my chat. Give me like 2 seconds. Give me like 2 seconds and I'm gonna look at my chat. Please don't be mad. I'm just a horrible person when it comes to reading. Okay. What are you? Oh no, I'm not making anything. Or well, I guess I'm baking. I'm finishing baking what I made yesterday, which is cookies, sugar cookies. But it's kind of like a little bake, 350, start. I'm gonna set that here. It needs to really get soft, and it's not soft. And I need half of this. Maybe I should cut half of it. Okay, hold on. First, I'm gonna also put my coconut oil on top of my pan. So look how cute. Look how cute. This has a flower on it. Look how cute. Okay. Get me a good amount on that one. Get me a good amount on this one. Oven has turned on. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Set that right there. Get a napkin. I like to just rip a small piece of the napkin and then get it and like fold it. Like just fold. Hold on. Let me fold in the little fuzzy part. Okay. And then I rub this all over the thing, like the pan. And then, hold on. If I need more, I'll put some more. But first, I wipe all of them in a little bit, pretty decently, like a good little layer. I don't like to use cooking spray because that's bad and cancerous for you. That's like hairspray. Why would you do that to yourself? Okay. These are gonna need a little bit more coconut oil on them. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? This one needs a little bit on this side. Then put it on there. You can kind of see where it's missing it. like to add a good significant amount. I don't know about y'all. I don't like my cookies to stick. Like yesterday, my cookies were sticking. That's not good. Throw this in the trash. Clean up after yourself. We're done using this. Put that in there. Put this on. I should have known better. Didn't even know what you wanted. Maybe I should put it on here. Get this plastic and throw it in the trash. I don't even have a container to put these cookies in, guys. Is that bad? Okay. Okay, it's like getting soft, so good idea, Vicky, putting it over here. But I need a half of that. So I'm gonna use the lavender. I'm gonna use the knife. The butter knife to cut it. It's a butter knife, but I'm gonna cut it with the butter knife. Best I can. So I can get half of it with walnuts. Also, I feel like if I do half of it, it'll be a little easier for it to like soften. Cause it's like not softened. It's getting there, but it's not. Look. Ew. I want to do the walnuts. I haven't even opened the walnuts, guys. My hands all freaking buttery with that. I should have known better. Damn, why is it so hard to open? I feel like they need to be like more. I'm gonna get I don't want to use a coffee grinder because we're gonna just use this. I'm gonna try. Am I mean for not going to like somebody's church because they passed away? Honestly, I don't even know the man. So like, my sister went, but I was not gonna go. Maybe it was mean, but they didn't do nothing for me, so I'm not gonna like put all of them in there. I'm gonna just blend some of it slowly, guys. We're not gonna like, we don't want it to be like super, we don't want it to be liquid. We want it just to be chopped, okay? So that was like perfect. I fucks with. Okay, it looks like the oven's ready, but the cookies aren't. Okay. So regardless, I'm gonna make my cookies. I don't know how big I should make my cookies. Okay. We'll figure it out. Should I make them? Okay, my first batch that I make, since I'm gonna wait for one of the batches to get softer, I'm just gonna make them the regular way. Just regular sugar cookies. Not to mention my phone is gonna die, guys. But I want them to be like all the same size. So we're gonna try and make them all about this size. Because I have to make about 60 cookies. Like, I have to have enough for at least 60 cookies. So. Where's my XL shirt today? Oh, I was about to put it on. Then I ended up not. I didn't feel like putting it on today. I'll probably put one on later. So don't doubt that I'm not gonna wear one, because I just don't have it on now. I have my waist trainer on so I can be snatched, because like it's always so awesome to have like a big t-shirt on and then like you take it off and then people are like, damn, she's small. Like, duh, I don't look like no hippo. The hell? Thank you God I don't look like no hippo. You know? Like, he keeps me well disciplined. Okay. Ugh. Let me turn this over so I can get like, this one's softening up. Okay. That one's like mad big. Start over. Oh, I got 10%, guys. Oh my gosh. I got 10%. Fudge. Fudge-a-rooney. Okay. These don't get like puffy big. So. I hope my coworkers love it. I like that these only take like 10 to 15 minutes. No, they only take 12 to 10 minutes in the oven. So, honestly, I don't even know why I'm saying I hope they eat them. Like, my coworkers, literally every time I make anything for them, they devour it. They don't just eat it, they devour it. Like, I wish I was playing. Also, I don't know if I should put the walnuts like on top or if I should put them like mixed in it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm gonna try and keep my cookies pretty consistent. Okay. Cool little pinch there, cool little pinch here. If I can get like, so far I only have 6 cookies on here. Okay. Oh my gosh, they're like all the same size. Yay! The hell? What the fuck that was? Oh, it's from that. It was a piece of tortilla, bro. Take a little bit out. Had to take a little bit more out. Hold on. So my ceramics teacher showed me how to like make a perfect circle. Look at that. Yeah. What y'all learn in school? Okay. This is the other half that I have. This is what I have to like make into a, hopefully, what if I can get that whole batch on here? If I can get that whole batch on this, I'm gonna be proud of myself. Can I add one more? I could probably add one right here. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. You see how beautiful the sun comes in? I do have this light on because it's cloudy, so it's like the sun's hiding in the clouds. Hold on, I'm gonna slide this one so then we can have multiple rows. Let's finish this row over here like this so we can have like a good understanding. There we go. I should have known better. I had a dream. Guys, let me tell you guys about my dream. Okay, so you guys know how I had my best friend, and then like there was 2 other people. So it was like, it's Gio, Nayeli, Edgar, and then Carla. Carla's my cousin, ex-best friend, other friend, other friend. Okay, so I had a dream with Nayeli, my ex-best friend, and Gio, other friend, and my cousin in it. And we were like at a mall. I'm not sure exactly what mall because it was like a shopping center that, I don't know. I was like in a freaking whole parallel universe situation, okay guys? So like I couldn't really tell you. I can't really tell you exactly where I was because I really don't know where I was, okay? I just know I was at a store, and you always dream about things that you've already seen and stuff like that. So like it's been a place I've been at before. I just can't recall exactly where it was. But anyway, so we're at this mall, and I was with my sister and my little cousin, so it was just 4 of us. And then we were in the mall, and we see that Carla's hanging out with Nayeli and Gio. And I was like, ew, what the hell is she doing with them? Like, why does she still hang out with them? Like, I don't understand why she still hangs out with them. Like, they don't bring nothing to her table, and they don't help her like be a better person, right? And like I was there exchanging something, but they didn't have it in stock anymore, so then I had to exchange it for something else. But I just didn't know what to exchange it for because guys, I'm a very picky person when it comes to certain stuff. And I think it was like a jacket or something that the like person was like, oh, you can exchange it for like this or this. Like there was like the employee was telling me the items that I can exchange it for, and I was like, okay, cool. So I was like looking at the items that I could exchange it for, and I was like, well, I guess I could pay the difference if I changed my mind on just getting something completely different, right? And so we run into them like at the store, like in the same store, because we were at a shopping center, and I was like, bro, I do not want to like walk into them. And so my little cousins and I and my sister, we were like going into stores we knew they weren't going to go to. And also the store that I was going into, I'm like, half of y'all can't even buy what the fuck's in the store. So like, you know, it was like a bougie store, but I had purchased something and I had to exchange it because it didn't fit me. That was what it was. Like, it didn't fit me, so I had to exchange it, but I was still okay with paying the difference if I couldn't find what I wanted, right? So fast forward to I'm looking around just figuring out what I'm going to be taking because I just don't know what I'm going to be taking or exchanging it for because shit didn't fit me. And Nayeli walks in there. Her hair had pink highlights in it, and I was like, ew, that's gross, that's trifling. And she was with Gio, and then Gio, being funny, he thought it was a good idea to be like, oh, like, are you looking for, oh, like, do you like this? Because he would like grab ugly stuff and be like, oh, do you like this? Like, you should wear this. Like, he would do that, like, to like tease you and make fun of you, right? Like, as a joke. And I was like, why the hell are you talking to me? Like, I don't talk to you for a reason. And then he kind of just looked at me in disgust. And I was like, you are a fake groupie ass person. Like, y'all are fake. All you do is follow each other. Like, the fuck? And I'm like, you guys are selfish. Like, I literally was going off on them. And then Nayeli was like, I didn't even do anything, because she's always playing the victim, talking about she didn't even do anything, this and that. I was like, exactly, that's your problem. You don't even know how to be a good friend. And like, I was just going off on them, and I was like, y'all better walk out this damn store before we all aren't able to come in here, because I was about to, you know, like in my dream I was posting up, like I was so ready, and my sister was like, calm down, calm down. And you guys, my cousin was hanging out with them, and she saw us, and so my cousin ended up coming with me and my sister and my cousins, but she threw up, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is she throwing up? I'm like, you were just hanging out with these fucking weirdos. What did they give you? What were you doing? Like, I was going off on my cousin. I was like, this is why I don't talk to them. I'm like, you're dumb. Like, I was going off on my cousin, because I'm like, you chose friends over family, and this is what you're getting out of it, honey, you know? I was going off on my cousin because we were in this bougie ass store, and she's throwing up, and I'm just like pissed, because I'm like, bro, like, why are you still friends with them? Like, I was just going off on her because she just makes some dumb choices, okay, guys? And she was throwing up like nothing. There was like liquid, but it was like black, but it was like liquid. So I was like, what the hell? I was so confused and scared for her life. But I was like, you're gonna have to figure it out, honey, because you put yourself in the situation. You know? Like, be a big girl. Be a big girl about where you put yourself in, right? But my dream was crazy. What's up? Sorry. I'm trying to hurry up. My phone's also about to die. I did not charge it before coming on live. I should have already had my cookies done. Okay. These last ones are kind of big, so I'm gonna make them little. These other ones a little smaller. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26. 26. I'm trying to see how much cookies I can put on here. 26, 27, 27. Okay. I feel like I could do 2 more rows if I make them like these balls right. Whoa, that sounded interesting. That perfume smells really good though. I can actually still smell it on myself, even though it's like alcohol based. It smells pretty good. Smells pretty good, guys, if you're asking me. Maybe I should make a TikTok ad for it. But it's not like people are gonna, like, maybe people will. Maybe I can convince people to, but it's a good perfume to like use to layer it up. You know what I mean? I don't know about y'all, but I like to use 2 perfumes when I put perfume on. Like, mix them up. I love vanilla and I love coconut scents. So, like, anything vanilla or coconut. Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. But first off, let me start by saying this. Hey, oh heck no, if you think you take my... Hey, cause I shoot start and I won't miss. Hey, so baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. First off, let me start by saying this. Oh heck no, if he think take my... Okay. This I kind of have to roll it a little more because it's a little colder, a little harder. So like, yay, we fit all of this on one pan, guys. I'm proud of myself. Oh my gosh. Ew, my family's here. I'm gonna go put this. Excuse me, Jennifer. What time is it? 2. I need to do my hair. Go where? To take that guy up. Get who? What is she talking about? Dig him up. I'm not digging nobody up.